Good afternoon, Floss Tube. It's Julie with Reflections Framing and Stitching. Today is Thursday. It is the 10th of September, and this is Chart of the Day video number 80. That's 80. Who knew? Who knew it would get to 80? Anyway, welcome. How are you? Did you have a good weekend? Have you had a good week? I had a good weekend. I did. If you watched the Dan and Julie show video, you know we went antiquing. So far, neither one of us is ill, so fingers crossed that we won't get that way. We had an excellent time antiquing. This week has been kind of busy at the shop. So that's a good thing. Busy is good. The weather, you know, we went from 100 degrees on Sunday to it's been in the 40s all week, so I'm cold. Put a blanket onto my bed, wearing socks and a jacket. The furnace is on. I'm cold. By Monday, I think it's supposed to be back in the 80s, which will make me much happier. So I hope you had a good weekend and your week is going well and you're getting lots of stitching done. The question of the day from last, whenever it was, what day was that? It was the 4th. The question of the day was, and I just read it, so I should know this without any hesitation, but I'm drawing a blank, of course. Favorite family tradition. That's what it was. Lots of different favorite family traditions. It was fun to read them. There were a couple that I commented on. One lady liked making popcorn balls with the melted marshmallows and butter. She used food coloring in hers. We never did in ours, but I don't, they have those candied marshmallow or popcorn balls that you can buy, like, I think at popcorn stores that are colorful. I don't care for those, but the ones made with marshmallow, oh my God. I may have to go home and have one, except for I don't have any marshmallows, so that might make it difficult. But yeah, now I'm craving one, so thank you. Technically full of sugar, probably shouldn't eat it. Let's see, there was a couple others that I commented on. I can't remember what they were now. But anyway, thank you so much for responding. Let's see, is there anything else I want to talk about? Well, at the end, I will talk about the October Out of the Stash at Last challenge. But I know some of you won't be interested in it, so I will wait and talk about it at the end so you don't have to sit through that. So we will go right into the chart of the day for today, which is from Pineberry Lane. It's called Fancy Blackett, the Perfect Pumpkin. There are a number of charts that refer to fancy, and I thought this one was exceptionally cute. Let's see. Calls for 36 count weeks, Dyeworks Corn Silk, which I do not have. Your linen size should be 11 by 11, which allows for 2 inches on all sides. Here, stitch count 101 by 101, so finish size on 36 is going to be 6 by 6. The chart sells for $12. She gives pretty good finishing instructions on it. So, yeah, that is the chart. And these right here are the colors. Let's see if I have a there. There's the colors. Now you might be wondering what this one sticking up here is all about. One of the fabrics that I chose, this color doesn't show up real well, which is 644. So I would just sub in 648. And I'll point that out when we get to it. First fabric choice is called Fall Leaf. It's a Zweigart fabric. It's a 32 count, and it's very pretty fall color. Very pretty. So we'll pretend this one's not here again. So there are the colors. I know a lot of you are really excited that fall is here. I'm not one of them, but I'm happy for the rest of you that do enjoy fall. Winter Brew, this is a 36 count. Looks good on there. This is a 16 count properly primitive, and this is the fabric where this one's not going to show up real well, so we're just going to sub in 648. It's a little bit darker, so I'm thinking those are supposed to be like snowy owls, but they don't show up real well even on their fabric choice. So my owls, they would be just a regular old garden variety barn owl. They'll be a little more gray. So I'll show you that again. And last but not least, I have 36 count Confederate Gray. And again, on this one, you might want to switch your snowy owl. This may show up, but if it doesn't, you could switch it to the 648 without a problem, and you'd be good. Okay, that is your chart of the day. I hope you like it. It's appropriate for this time of year, and it's not a very large stitch, so you'd probably get it done fairly quickly. If you started it now, it'd be done by October. Question of the day for today is, have you ever had a surprise birthday party or any kind of party thrown for you? That's the main question. Part B is, and was it actually a surprise? I have not. I better never have one thrown for me. I do not A, like parties, B, like surprises. That would be my worst nightmare. I don't like to be the center of attention. So Abby had asked me if I wanted a party for my birthday in January. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. I do not want a party. Don't ever throw me a party. No. That would not be fun for me. That would be entirely for you, and it's my birthday, so I should get what I want, not what you want. So hopefully I pounded that into her head enough that she will never think of it doing it again, because I'd really hate to have to take her out in the backyard and whack her with a stick and bury her in a hole, because I'm that serious about parties. I do not want one. So, how about you? Do you like parties? Have you ever had a surprise party thrown for you? Was it actually a surprise? All right, moving on to the October challenge. I know there's a lot of other things going on in October. I don't actually usually participate in any of them. I know there's like Darktober I've heard of. I think there's another thing going on, but this was something that Mary Donna and I were going to do, and then I thought I would just mention it because I'm going to be talking about it, in my videos anyway, so I thought I would mention it and see if anyone else wanted to join us. And you may have heard me talk about it on the Dan and Julie show. So if you have, you can tune me out. If you did not watch that video then and you're interested, you can stay tuned. What it is, we had to cancel our fall retreat, and I wanted to do something fun in October, kind of make up for it. There's really no making up for canceling retreat. It's just a bummer. So now we've had a whole year without a retreat, and it sucks. And I know some people are still having retreats, and that's fine for you. My family's situation is such that I don't think it's safe, and so we're not going to do it. So I came up with a brainchild because I've been watching other people's videos where they're going through their stash, and I hear repeatedly the words, "Oh, I should start this. I don't know why I haven't." Over and over again, they talk about charts that they've had for a long time that they haven't started. They don't really know, oh, hey, why didn't I start this kind of thing? And I thought to myself, okay, so maybe in October we could pick one chart for each week that has been in our stash for a significant amount of time, that we have bypassed for other charts, but still not we didn't bypass it because we didn't like it anymore. We bypassed it for God knows why. But you still have the desire to stitch it. You just haven't, for some reason, stitched it yet. For instance, I have told you repeatedly now about the With Thy Needle and Thread manor at Peacock Hill that has gone to retreat with me for years. And I choose other things because I take more than I need to retreat. So usually I take like 15 different things. And that one has never been chosen. Not because I don't like it. I do like it. I don't know why this particular chart I have not ever stitched. But so that one will definitely be one of my 4. I'm still pondering the other 3. So anyway, you would pick 4 that you have passed over. And some of you are thinking to yourself, well, but I don't have 4 that I have passed over. Or mine haven't been in my stash for a long period of time because you're a new stitcher. And I don't want to exclude you. So if you want to join in, it's the cross-stitch police are not going to come and jump all over you because they're not old charts that you have. If you genuinely don't have anything that's old, just pick 4 charts you want to start, and I'll be fine with that. But if you've been stitching for a long time and you actually do have charts that are old that you have bypassed, I would really like it if you would choose from that. That would make my heart happy. So we'll choose 4 different charts. We'll do 1 each week. The challenge will start on October the 1st, which is a Thursday, I believe. And that for that week, so that week will run from Thursday to the following Wednesday. On that Thursday morning, or potentially Wednesday night, I'll probably post Wednesday night, and I'm going to post it on Instagram. There will be a hashtag, which I will put in the comment box down below. And I know some of you aren't on Instagram, so I'm giving you a couple of weeks to figure it out, because if I can figure it out, you can figure it out, or you have a friend who knows how to do it and can help you. It's really simple. You just get your account. As long as you have the hashtag, you pick your picture, you add the hashtag to it, and hit post, and you're fine. YouTube also has videos on how to do it. Let's see, what else? Okay, so on that Wednesday night, probably, or that Thursday morning early, I would like you to post a picture of the chart you've chosen for the first week, the fabric you've chosen, and the threads that you have chosen. So a picture of your supplies, basically. And make sure you tell people what the chart is, what your fabric is, what your floss is, so that nobody has to be bugging anyone for oh, I love that, what is it, kind of questions. It'll all the information should be there. So everyone will post their starting, their beginning. And then it'd be nice, it would be absolutely lovely even, if you would post progress pictures throughout that week. You don't have to. If you don't want to, if you just want to do a beginning and an ending, that's fine. But it would be fun to see everybody's progress. So you will stitch on that project for 1 week. Come that late Wednesday night of the following, you started on Thursday stitching, so late Wednesday night or early Thursday morning before 10 a.m. Central Time. I want you to post your finish for the week. Like, not that you finished totally, but what your progress has been for the week. Okay? And then, just to make things a little more fun, I'm going to do a little drawing from those who have followed the criteria. I'm not going to call them rules. I'm going to call them criteria. For those that have followed, at least posted the beginning and the ending for the week, I will do a little drawing and send a little prize out to that person. So then you will also post your second week's progress or project and supplies. And again, tell everybody about it. If you happen to know why you've overlooked it, you could include that in the information, because that might be kind of interesting, like, oh, because it has beads and I'm afraid of beading. Or I needed to change a color, or I wanted to change a color and I didn't know how to do it. Something, if you know what the reason is. Like I said, Manor at Peacock Hill, I don't know why I have passed that by. I don't. It's got no specialty stitches that, are tripping me up. It's got no, I don't know. Couple of the others I'm pondering, just the sheer size of them has kind of held me back. So, but I haven't decided for sure what the other 3 will be. But I know for sure Manor at Peacock Hill. That poor thing has gone to enough retreats. It's going to be my COVID retreat piece. Or my COVID retreat that wasn't piece. Yeah. So anyway, and we'll do that for 4 weeks. So each week you'll do the same thing. You'll post your week's beginning picture with your supplies and your week's ending picture. And if you want to post in between, awesome. Would love that. And then we'll end, the week, it ends on a Wednesday before the end of the month, like it's something like the 28th. I forgot to look it up before and I don't have my cheat sheet. But I will put all that information somewhere. I haven't decided for sure where yet. Probably on my Facebook page. The shop's Facebook page. I'll probably put it in there. I'll try and put some stuff in the comment box, but you only have a certain number of words you can use in there, so I'm not sure how that will work out, but I'll try to put as much information there as I can. This does not mean you can't work on anything else between the week. During the week, you can do what you want. I just need a beginning and a progress to take part in the drawing. What you do in between is up to you. If you put 1 stitch in at the beginning and you only put 1 stitch in during the week, that's still progress. It's cheating progress, but we'll call it progress anyway. So that's my idea. I hope you'll join us. I know Instagram scares a lot of people. Don't let it scare you. I would really like to have you join us. I think it would be fun to see what comes out of people's stash. Yeah. Because some of us have been stashing for a very long time. So I think it'll be interesting to see what you choose. It can be from a magazine. It can be from a freebie from the internet. It can be, a book. It can be a chart out of a book, whatever. I just would like it to have been something you have looked at time and time again and said, oh, I should start this, and then you didn't. And again, for those of you who haven't been stitching long, I'm not gonna hunt you down and say, wait a minute, that was just released last week. Except for you, Mary, who was trying to cheat. I happen to know you have a stash that probably rivals anyone's stash, and no, you can't do that chart you were planning to do. That's not for this. You can start that one in November. I think that's all I have to say on that. If you have any questions, it's probably best to email them to me. I tend to forget to check on Facebook for questions, and I tend to forget the questions that come in through the website. Like those are harder to get to. So just a regular flat-out email would probably be best. I would see it faster and be able to answer it faster, I think. So if you have any questions, let me know. And what else? What else? I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else. Dan is doing fine. He's leaving his splint off more and more. It's still a lot of pain if he does something stupid, which, it's Dan. So something stupid occurs pretty much every day. I'm hoping he'll get back to 100% here soon, so he's got a long list of things that people are waiting for him to do. Bowls to make and paddles to make, and he's got some refinishing of things that I would like done. So he needs to hurry it up, but that's all I have. So you all have a great rest of your day. Gonna try and get some stitching done this evening. I did stitch last evening, but I didn't the 2 evenings before that. What did I stitch on last night? Oh, what is it called? What is it called? It's hanging over there. Winter Wisdom from, I don't know, from, drawing a blank on it, but working on that pine cone. So that's what I worked on last night. Don't know what I'll do tonight. I'd like to finish the pine cone. I think I could finish the pine cone tonight. And then I could put that one to the side for a while and go back to golden ice maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. Take care till next time. Bye.